People think Medusa's story ends with her becoming a monster. It doesn't. That was only the beginning. After everything that happened to her, Medusa didn't fight the gods. She didn't ask for justice. She didn't ask for mercy. She left the cities. She left the temples. She left the world that had already decided who she was. Most people know how Medusa was cursed. That part of her story has been told. What they don't know is what came next. Alone, feared, and hunted by rumors, Medusa walked until there was nowhere left to go. No home, no people, no place where she belonged. So she chose isolation, a dark cave, far from humans, far from gods, far from judgment. She didn't want revenge. She didn't want power. She just wanted the world to stop hurting her. But the world never stops. At first, people didn't know where Medusa had gone. But stories spread fast. Travelers spoke of a cave where no one returned. Hunters whispered about statues made of stone frozen in fear. Soldiers went missing, and only silence came back. Slowly, Medusa stopped being a woman in people's minds. She became a warning. Parents used her name to scare children. Kings used her story to keep others away from forbidden lands. But the truth was simpler. Anyone who came close to her cave came with fear, weapons, or greed. They didn't see a person. They saw a monster. And Medusa saw it in their eyes. Every time someone raised a sword, her curse answered before she could. She didn't choose to kill. She didn't even want to look. But looking was enough. Stone bodies began to surround her cave. Not trophies, not victories. Proof that the world would never leave her alone. And with every statue, Medusa understood something clearly. As long as she existed, fear would follow her. Her thoughts grew darker. Her nights grew longer. The silence of the cave stopped feeling empty. It felt alive. The snakes in her hair no longer felt like a punishment. They moved with her anger. They hissed when danger came close. And then the stories became true. Not exaggerated, not misunderstood. Men who looked at her were turned to stone instantly. Animals froze mid-step. Even the air around her cave felt heavy, lifeless. Medusa no longer ran from what she was becoming. If the world insisted she was a monster, then she would survive as one. Fear stopped chasing her. Fear began to obey her. Medusa no longer hid from the world. The caves became her home, and fear became her shadow. People spoke her name in whispers. They said she was no longer human. They said, looking into her eyes meant death. And slowly those words became true. At first, Medusa tried to stay away. She warned travelers to turn back. She covered her face. She begged them not to look. But fear makes people cruel. Hunters came for glory. Warriors came for fame. And one by one, they looked at her. Stone filled the caves. Statues of men who never listened. Each time it happened, Medusa felt a part of herself disappear. Not because she enjoyed it, but because the world had decided what she was. A monster. And if the world would only see a monster, then Medusa began to stop fighting that truth. Medusa had changed, and the world noticed. Once, the gods spoke of her beauty. Now, they spoke of her fear. Her name no longer meant desire. It meant silence. It meant statues where men once stood. It meant power that even gods could not ignore. whispers climbed Mount Olympus, not of love, not of jealousy, but of danger. Medusa was no longer a girl cursed by the gods. She had become something worse in their eyes, a symbol of fear they could not control. And when gods feel fear, they do not seek justice. They seek an end. That was when the gods made their choice. They did not face Medusa themselves. Instead, they sent a weapon shaped like a man, a demigod, a hunter, a name whispered with destiny. Perseus, son of a god, born for impossible tasks. He was sent toward the caves, toward the darkness, toward the monster the world believed Medusa had become. But Medusa did not know this yet. She only felt it, a shift in the air, a future moving toward her. She did not seek war. She sought only to survive. Yet the path was already written, because this was no longer just her story. It was the beginning of a hunt, and the clash between Medusa and Perseus is a story for what comes next.